We will be having a very interesting debate going on between two gentlemen who can be safely called as spokespersons for the two major ethnic groups in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's get down to the debate. We want to say good morning and welcome to Professor Selwyn Cudjoe. He is the spokesperson for the Association for the Empowerment of African Peoples. We also have with us Mr. Satnarayan Maharaj. He is the spokesperson for the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome. We want a clean fight, no hits below the belt, please. Ding, 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 ding.
If the opportunity arises, I will hit him below the belt.
Is that how we're going to start? Gentlemen, let's start with something. We're going to divide the discussion into three 20-minute parts: race, politics, and religion. And let's start with race, which is one of the burning topics. You're both advocates for particular groups, and vehemently so, unapologetically. But however, you've both, because of that, on one occasion or another, by different groups, been called racists. And a racist has been described by Webster as a person who attributes a particular characteristic or tribute to one ethnic group as opposed to another. Is it a fair statement when people or groups call you, either of you, gentlemen, racist because of your, what I shall describe as advocacy?
Well, personally, I believe that that is an overused expression. If I were to advocate a position that there is discrimination against Indians, which is an established fact, then some people will call me a racist. Some people will call me a man who is fighting for equality. So it depends on who is reading the situation and how they want to read it. And similarly, I expect my friend on the other side here will suffer the same consequence.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not overused. I think it's a misunderstood term. I've said on very many occasions that Satmaraj represents his organization and he advocates for his organization. That doesn't make him a racist. It simply makes him someone who advocates for his group of people. I am an African man, and I advocate for the rights of my people as it happens to, as I see it, either infringe or not infringe. That does not make you a racist. A racist is someone who looks for an advantage, undue, to his own group at the expense of others. But let me say one thing. The fact that Sad and I could sit here and talk and disagree with one another and still be friends, even though he's going to hit me below my belt, he likes unfair advantages, I think it demonstrates the level of civility which exists in our society. And those terms are overused in silly terms.
Why is it we as a country, who have had the history of having two major ethnic groups, East Indians and Afro-Trinidadians, enter into a discussion about race and sometimes politics? It gets to the point of always calling each other or the other group racist or having a racist agenda. Why can't we have that discussion and move it forward into a different place in this country over the years? What contributes to that?
Well, I think we are still evolving as a society, and we have seen this same thing. Let's say in South Africa, it was a pure racist regime. Apartheid was pure racist. In Trinidad, it is, I won't say it's pure racist, but whoever is in power, political power, they have used their power to their own advantages.